Hi all, hope all is well. On today's video, I just want to do a quick update in regards to my veggie garden. Lately we've been receiving a massive amount of rain, especially over the past couple of weeks. It's at different periods of time and different quantities, of course. However, it's been a substantial amount, especially for this time of the year. And as that's the case, going back a couple of days ago, I came out to check the garden and it had been completely swamped. So the silver beet that you can see here, it was all wilted. It had incredibly soft, wet soil, and the roots were wet, so they were actually drowning. As you can see now, though, they've come back really well. In fact, they've come back better than what they were doing. They were very small before the rains began, and now they're really taken off. The chives, on the other hand, as you can see here, they're not doing so well at all. In fact, this soil quality must be incorrect for the chives, so next time I'll be planting them elsewhere. In regards to the radishes, as you can see here, they are going gangbusters. So the soil acidity must be perfect for growing radishes, especially in this region and this climate. These are long overdue. They're definitely due to be picked at some stage, probably in the morning, I'd reckon. Corn, on the other hand, not so well. Way too late in the season to go planting corn, but I thought I'd give it a shot anyway, put it in. As you can see, it went to fruit really quick. Tomatoes are coming to an end. That's an old tomato bush, of course, so it's about ready to just about be done. Pumpkins, on the other hand, they are just about done as well. In fact, there's 2 or 3 pumpkins there that have been ready to be picked for the last couple of weeks. Again, that's something I'll be planning on doing this weekend if I get around to it. If not, they'll end up rotting on the vine, so I definitely want to pick them before then. Tomatoes, as I was saying earlier, there are quite a few different bushes that have popped up in the garden. This is one of the healthier ones at the moment, so there's still decent fruit coming on it, both green and the red variety, of course. However, a lot of the tomatoes, because of the substantial amount of rain that we had, they are beginning to split. It's just way too much water in the soil at this time to have decent, healthy tomatoes. There are quite a few there, of course, but then there are others that definitely have had a bit of a rough trot in regards to the wet weather. The lettuces you can see here, or actually that's an avocado plant that popped up. I repotted it and then I put it back in the soil. Originally it was doing really well, and then of course we had all the rain and it has nearly ruined it. This is the zucchini plant that I bought up from seed. As you can see, it's starting to get a bit of mold on it, so obviously it's way too moist at the moment to have the zucchinis in. If we get a few sunny days though, we should be good. Lettuces, on the other hand, they took a beating, so way too much rain for them. The roots were way too wet, and as a result it nearly killed them. They were lucky to pull through, actually. And sweet potatoes, on the other hand, well, they're going gangbusters, as you can see here. What I'm going to do at some stage is I'll probably dig up a small plot of it at one side. I dare say there will be some decent sized sweet potatoes in there ready to be harvested already. Something that I'll plan on doing this weekend at some stage. The lettuces, of course, they had finished up some time ago. That there's actually an amaranth, so I do have amaranth that's come up into the garden as well. So the amaranth, you can actually eat that. That's an ancient grain. Apparently the Aztecs used to have a lot of amaranth, and then when the Spanish actually conquered Mexico in the 1500s, they actually outlawed it, which was really interesting. So you're no longer allowed to grow amaranth. They used to have a purple variety, whereas we've got a green amaranth, so you can eat the leaves of it, you can eat the grain as well. In fact, you'll find the grain in a lot of health food shops and places like that. There's just another tomato that's popping up. There's quite a few, actually, especially in amongst the sweet potatoes. The odd seed has popped up through all the leaves, and they're looking to be doing very well, actually. So what I might do is start harvesting the sweet potatoes around the roots of the actual tomato plants themselves, and that way it gives them a bit more room to grow. That there is the lettuce, so that is completely finished, completely went to seed. All the seeds have now turned and dropped out. This one here, that's actually a Blackberry, so it's deadly nightshade. It's a family from deadly nightshade. It's the green berries you cannot eat, however the blackberries you can. As long as it's got the white flower on it and they're a blackberry, they are healthy to eat. They're extremely healthy, actually. And last but not least is my cilantro, or oregano. it's going very well. Actually, it looks extremely healthy there, as you can see. So yeah, all in all, the veggie garden is doing fairly well, I guess, considering it's been completely neglected. But I guess that with how much time I've actually invested into the garden, you sort of, what's that saying? You reap what you sow, sort of thing. So I can't complain too much. Other than that, that's it for this video. Thank you very much. Cheers.